And we're live. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good
Hello.
afternoon, good
Good
middle of the
night.
night to you. Whatever. I mean, there are so many time zones. We don't have enough greetings.
Yeah.
We don't have enough variation in our greetings to account for all time zones. So it's
That'll
like
cover
what
it.
good stupid o'clock to you?
Yeah. That definitely will catch on, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Dorothea. It's nice to have someone in the
Hello.
chat so early on.
Yeah.
Um, I've got
That's
coffee.
fast.
I've got my second cup of coffee, so I'm back to normal coffee drinking habits.
Yay.
I feel so happy because I felt like I broke a leg. I had to go through surgery. Why did you take my coffee away from me? Because there was a long period of time where I could barely drink half of one cup, like, and I usually drink two. So what the hell is this? And I
Yeah.
would nurse that half a cup for the entire day and still not be able to finish it. It was like, wow, no. I mean, I have coffee addict on all my bios. This
Yeah.
does not work.
Imagine you'd have to like update all your bios if you didn't get back on it.
Yeah. It's like, sadly, I'm only a former coffee addict. I'm not cool and interesting anymore. So here's my new bio: boring author. But it's okay. I do doodles now.
Yeah. You can add artist instead. Former coffee
No,
addict.
no.
Now artist.
I think if I write artist, even if I write noob artist, there will be like an uprising because they'll go like, no, girl, like, no. Have you seen your drawings? Like, they're not even, no. I mean, I'm working on it and people are incredibly nice. But, sometimes I post like a random doodle and somebody goes like, outstanding work. And I'm like, no, thanks. But we both know that's not true. You're just, no.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Yeah, it's like a tiny doodle in my bullet journal. I know it's cute and fun, but it's not outstanding. Like, let's be serious. I mean, if you're talking about one of my books and say it's outstanding, I might believe you.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Yeah.
starting with the art thing, and I know I'm like, I mean, I have Mike, I
Sure.
have my boyfriend to keep me on track. Because like whenever I send him something, he goes like, oh, nice, and then he tears it apart.
Here are 10 ways you could improve it.
Like,
Yeah.
no, he's like, you could really use some figure drawing classes right about now. Because your anatomy is like horrible. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
That's so funny.
Oh yeah. It's why until now I resisted having him read my stories, but now I'm no
Yeah.
longer resisting that. First of all, because he's not into romance. But
Yeah,
now
sure.
I'm like shoving the witch and the mysteries and everything down his throat, whether he wants it
Yeah.
or not. He agreed to one book, and now I just conveniently told him like, well, you're going to read them all. Like, I mean, I'm not giving you the romances
Obviously.
yet, and you can skip like the sex parts. It's fine. But he's really good at storyline and pacing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But he's brutal because of his. I blame it on his education. He went to
Yeah.
film school, and
Mm.
that's how they critiqued each other. Like, find every little detail that's wrong and
Yeah.
don't say anything about the good part.
Yeah.
But I mean, now he knows he should at least tell me what's working in the story or something and in a drawing. I think he knows, but I mean, he knows that on some level, but then instinct kicks in and he's like just brutal. But it's good training because then, I mean, there's no review I can get that will be worse than what he's done to my book. I mean, no. He's got it down pat. And I appreciate that because, I mean, things like that make your books better.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You should know about this. Like,
yeah, I do.
I mean, the internet knows too because you like shamed Alexi for it.
I did.
Everywhere, including in the book.
Yeah, twice.
Dedication.
Twice in the book. And so once at the start and once in the author's note at the back of the book.
Wow.
He said it was his favorite one, but then just not that first chapter.
Dorothy, I really don't want a nicer boyfriend because I don't want someone to be nice to me when I don't deserve it. Like, I mean, he's nice to me personally, but when I ask him to critique something, I kind of need him to tell me the truth. And it's nice to have a perspective from someone who doesn't do romance and anything like that because he's more brutal about it. But then again, it's like thinking of getting another editor because mine sometimes tells me, what's this? This is lazy writing, like change this. Or this entire section of 1,000 words is pointless, cut it out. Like, I've had a nicer editor. When I re-edited the book, it was crap. So
yeah.
Yeah.
You do need someone to tell you what's wrong.
Yeah, I take efficient and honest over nice when it comes to critiquing anything. So, I mean, it depends what you want. If you want just someone to pat your back, he can do that. I mean, he is encouraging and supportive and stuff. But when I actually ask for an honest critique,
Yeah.
And it's not like the reviews on Amazon where people
are crazy.
Are no, they're mean, but it has nothing to do with the actual book, or it shows that they don't understand anything. I mean, if it tells me something's wrong, typically is. Same for my editor. Same goes for my editor. So, like, if they say something is unnecessary, typically is. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I might need it to be nicely put.
Yeah. But Alexi's always really nice about it. He's friendly. It's just I complain because I don't want to do more work.
No, he's nicer now. The first time, I mean, it was my fault too, because we talked about a short story of mine when he was like really not doing well. He was kind of ill.
Yeah, so right.
He wasn't in the greatest mood to be nice to me. And I mean, it was a bit harsh. I won't lie. And the thing is, like, he realized, I mean, even through that, I mean, he was feeling really poorly and not in a good mood. And even through that, he realized, like, he might have been kind of harsh. And then he started mentioning everything that worked in the story. But by that point, I had already shut down. It was our first interaction of that sort. So, yeah. I mean, I don't think I've had worse. I had worse. I had worse. It's fine. I had worse, but they weren't right. So I think that was the main issue with it, because he was right. He was right about 80% of the time about it. Yeah. So I was like, oh, fucking hell. I mean, and then he said the nicest thing about me. Like, I know authors like George R.R. Martin, and I've read their debut short story, and yours is not that bad. And I was like, That's the biggest compliment anyone has ever given me. Like, wow. Then again, I was like, technically, that was my second published one. It was my first gay sci-fi, so
Yeah.
fine. I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's definitely still a compliment.
Yeah. Hi, Brooks. Welcome to the stream where we complain about our boyfriends being right about our books needing more work.
Yeah. Got it. Right at the right moment.
Yeah, you've come in just at the right moment. And the thing is, like, I mean, we can talk about all sorts of other things, but the truth is I've been like out of it for 3 months. So
yeah.
It's not like I've done a lot. And by that, I mean almost nothing. I have a really good... Sorry?
Neither have I, to be fair.
I mean, you kind of did a lot more than me.
Yeah.
I mean, you drafted an entire book and edited it and published it, so...
Nah. Yeah, all right.
I mean, we still have like, what, 2.5 months to get to 20
Yeah.
published books?
Yeah. Just published the second novel of the year, number 2, so I'm doing well.
Yeah, but you have like, what, 3 titles out or 4?
4. Yeah, 4.
4 titles out. So
yeah,
we never said 20 novels. We said 20 books.
True, loopholes.
I think I have. I mean, if I count the box sets and things like that, I think I have 10 so far.
See, you've done heaps.
Yeah, but most of that I did January to March.
It's fine.
And then it started going wobbly because, I mean, I did move to wide, so that took a long time.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But I'm behind with freaking everything. Like, everything is so far behind, I can barely see it. It's like, it's a small dot in the distance.
Yeah, me too.
It's like a small dot on the horizon, and I keep chasing it and stumbling and breaking my leg. Yay!
Oh.
But I guess we should talk about this. Claire has done a lot of cover work for herself. She designed a lot of covers. And all this year, she's been talking about how much she loves covers and showed me her covers. So much so that I decided I'll take drawing and art and, Photoshop more seriously. So if you want to blame someone for my excruciatingly bad doodles, also you can blame Doodle Day Darlings, because she also told me all the time that I can do it and, oh, this is so great. So I blame the two of you. And Mike's mom, because she said I had talent. And she teaches like art and painting, so she should not have done that. She inflicted me upon the world. I also got myself like a tablet, like a graphics tablet, which is super cool. I have no idea how to use it properly. I have no idea how to use Photoshop properly beyond like, opening it and now pressing the B key on my keyboard to switch to brushes. So I'm so advanced. Thanks, Dorothea. See, you shouldn't say things like that, because then I'll insist on publishing all my art stuff.
You should.
But hey, I don't think you can see it, but I have that painting over there that's absolutely nice. Which is always hey, at least I did this right. This is I feel so confident about this. I've been displaying it since last Christmas when I did it.
Yeah.
So, also, yeah, I'm behind with YouTube too, which for me it's kind of a first. I mean,
yeah, you're usually great at it. I'm like, when did I last post? Sometime in August, maybe. I think I posted a video.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But that's normal. Like, I mean, we all just go refresh your channel, thinking that
if
maybe
anyone wants to see a video from me, you can just watch my Instagram stories.
Yeah,
that's where I post my videos now.
She does post some video on Instagram, but yeah. The problem for me is that my autonomy is limited. So I can sit at my computer for like 2 hours, 3 tops. Then I have to go lie down because my leg. I also go to physical therapy every day, Monday to Friday, not every day. And then I'm supposed to do the same exercises on my own in the evening. Doesn't always work out because sometimes I just can't do it for physical reasons, not because I don't want to. So I'm kind of exhausted most of the time. Like, I've never worked out so hard. It's like 7 days a week. Except this week, where it will be 6 days a week, because yesterday my pain level was kind of too high for me to exercise. So I'm trying my best to catch up. It will probably take me until the end of the year to get at a manageable level. I won't publish 20 books this year. Like, it's not. I can't publish 10 books.
Neither will I. So
25 months. But yeah, I mean, you have a lot of books coming out soon, though.
I do. I might get to, like, I don't know. I'll get to maybe 10.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or
that's maybe, a lot of books.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Because I've got 2 already written that are, like, basically ready to go. And 2 that are half done.
Okay.
Like, literally at 50%. And then, so that's 4. And then I've got another 4 I would like to get done. So, we'll see.
So I'm like,
and that's I'm like not including box sets.
Yeah, I'm like working on 4 right now. So I'm working on Flyer Uprising, which was supposed to be published in May.
That's fine. The one that I just released was meant to be out last October, so
it's great.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, I've really had a shitty summer, like.
Yeah.
Not good. We had a death in the family, in my boyfriend's family. Then when we were just recovering from that, this was mid-June, then both my boyfriend and I got really sick. We got a cold that turned pneumonia, and I had 2 rounds of antibiotics treatment. He had 3. I got better in early August, and like 2 days after that, I broke my leg.
Yeah.
And that took me out for like another 2 months. So I kind of got back into it this month, and I mean, it's been progress. It's been a week, and I've already wrote like, I think more than half or about half of everything I wrote in September.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a quite productive last week of September. Because otherwise I would have been, right now I've been at the same level with my entire September. So, but yeah, I need to get Flyer Uprising out. And when I do get that out, the next one will be the box set, because this is a 3rd in a series. So that's 2 titles. And then I'm working on 3 stories. The first one is the first witch book, like the first in the, it's called Blood Magic. And then the next one is the first in another contemporary romance novella series, and then the first Owl Investigations, because I drew owls in September so that I wouldn't write Owl Investigations, and that went well. the good news is that all these books will be rapid releases. So that would be great. We're both doing a lot of rapid releases from now on, from what I know.
Yeah.
But I think realistically, the only one I can properly start releasing this year is the novella series, which is gay romance. Because those are short, like they're like 25,000 words a piece.
That's a nice length.
So yeah, it's a nice length. It's enough for the story I'm telling, and I'm having fun with it. And maybe I can have one Owl Investigations book released at the end of December. Maybe, I'm not sure. Like this one, I can't say for sure. But the other one should be out. There should be at least 3 books out in that, and then maybe have the box set in early January. But that's not this year anymore. So my most optimistic prognosis is that I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6 books released.
Nice.
Which will bring me to 16 this year.
Which is basically 20.
Almost, yes.
Yeah,
but I mean,
rounding up.
Rounding up, yeah. But my plan was
a win.
Yeah, but my plan, to be fair, my plan at the start of the year was to have 20 out minus box sets. So I'll be like 50% there, like 50% there. But of course, this is like the most optimistic thing I can think about. The most pessimistic one is that I get Flare Uprising out in the box set. So this would be 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, my newsletter subscribers have been pretty nice. I told them all I might be late. Oh, I am late and sorry. And I got a few responses saying like, it's fine, just to get better. We can wait. But yeah, I'm starting to feel like itchy. I don't know. Antsy. Weird. I need to get stuff out. So how many projects are you working on at this point? Because I mean, I feel crazy with my 4.
Yeah. How many, like, am I writing or do I have in various stages of production?
Let's just stick to writing, because if I go into editing stuff, then my head hurts. So
So I've got the 2 that are half done. They're mainly what I'm working on, what I'm writing now. So it's the next Charlie short and the second romance in the series, but it'll be the 3rd one I've written for the series. And then I've got
the paranormal ones, right?
Yeah, the paranormal romance. And then I've got the Christmas paranormal romance and the kind of Christmas Baxter and Co book. Yeah. And then after that, a Charlie novel and a Damn Girl novel, I hope, because then I won't have gone the entire year without putting one out.
Yeah.
Because it's already been 18 months or something since the last one. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh, and yeah, I'm really, I mean, I know I made a lot of fun of my artistic endeavors, but actually I'm quite serious about that. I mean, it's not great what I'm producing right now, but it's fun and I enjoy putting the time into it, and that's important. And I have compiled a lot of classes I want to take, some free, some not. Mike has found me a lot of books that I need for this, because I do want to develop a slightly realistic style, but I want to do some stuff in like manga style for other plans I have for the future. Hi, Tamara. Nice to have you here.
Exciting. So many people here.
Yeah, but I'm actually quite serious about learning more about Photoshop, digital, and traditional art, because I do want to make my own covers for some of the books. I still want to work with Alina, my friend and my designer, but it would be nice if I could make some things myself, because the main problem I have is stock photo. The characters are I create are not exactly standard or typical.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to find stock photo for that. And I do not feel like I'm at the level where I can invest in custom photo shoots for one cover.
Yeah.
Like let's face it, I'm not there yet. I hope to be there at some point.
Oh yeah, totally. We'll get there. 2019.
But it's it's slightly more doable for me to get to a level where I can do some of my characters. Mike's, I mean, I might have some loads of help from Mike's mom if I can convince her to do stuff, because she's a brilliant artist. But I like drawing a lot. It's besides writing, it's the only thing I can do that completely engages my brain, and I don't have like random ideas flying by. So I am taking that seriously. I'm putting like about 10 hours a week into it, which is not a lot, but it is actually.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm working on this year. So I'm not as lazy as I think I am.
Yeah.
Well, hi there.
Oh, let's see. Oh, hello.
I have to stop to check the comments once in a while, and but it's great people. Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh, by the way, yeah, did we announce? Yeah, we announced that we're delaying our collaborative project for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
But
I think we did on my channel back in the day.
Tamara, because you're here, if I forget this again, we need to talk to you. Like both of us need to talk to you. You and Amy.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot that we hadn't already said anything. Oh my goodness.
We were supposed to talk to you and Amy like a month ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
But I forgot. Claire has forgotten, and
yeah, it's nothing scary. It's a fun thing.
Yes, nothing scary. It's kind of cool. So because of this sort of project we haven't announced yet, someone has like a lot of new ideas for entirely new series. Because I didn't have like a shit ton already piling up. I'll start like a group chat on Facebook with you, so that I can at least remember I need to tell you something. Well, I'm glad we made your day. I mean, at least something good came out of this. Now, if some book sales would come out of this, I'd be as happy. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
Clarecauter.com/free stuff.
Yeah. Alina-popescu.com/free reads. Yeah. So I'll do that right after the stream. So where were I? Oh yeah, shitloads of new series. There might be a lot of mystery stuff in my future.
So bringing you over to the dark side.
Yes.
Going wide, drawing and doing Photoshop stuff.
Yes, you are. I mean, I'm your Sith apprentice now, like. And it's good because I didn't have like a Sith master anymore. I used to have two at the same time at some point, but then kind of like walked away from them. It's kind of weird, you know, because to become a Sith master, I hear you have to kill your master. So.
Oh.
So I'd keep those Charlie books coming if I were you.
There will be another one for sure this year.
Yeah, I know.
For sure.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm really kidding. I know Sarah said I'm weirdly scary, but I promise I'm not. Besides, I mean, I have a broken leg right now. A snail could outrun
you. It's fine.
Yeah, a snail could outrun me at this point, so it's fine. I'm gaining speed though, slowly. Now the snail passing by me no longer needs to be drunk out of its mind. But yes, but by the way, speaking of small things that are super scary, that's exactly how my physical trainer looks like. She's like super small and super thin and nice and cute, and she's evil.
Oh man.
Oh god. Yeah, it's fun. It's great. So Tamara, just so I mean, it's mystery related. It's fun, I promise. And we'll tell you all about it. But it's so much just an idea right now that we kind of can't talk about it on stream yet. Because I don't want to do something like promise we'll do something at a certain point and then like delay it for a year. Because we've been known to do that. Oh god.
That's basically just my career trajectory at this point. Like,
Same.
One day.
Same. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry it happens. We are trying our best, but shit happens, like getting sick or breaking a leg, and not in a good way. Like, I mean, if anyone ever says to me, break a leg again, I'm going to murder them in their sleep. Like, unless I decide to, act in a play, then it's totally fine.
Yeah. Oh dear.
But it's been fun. It's been like super fun. So what else is new with us?
I don't even know. I went to archery yesterday, I guess. Yeah. But it was like team sports. I can still see you now. Yeah, I've got hold on. It's there. But I don't know if the light is showing it or not.
It's showing, don't worry.
I got hit in the face with an arrow anyway.
How did that happen? I have to ask, because I have an idea and I just want to know if I'm right.
So it wasn't like we were at an archery range and we were shooting at one end, like with arrows. It was like there were arrows with caps on the end. And everyone was wearing like safety goggles, and we were in two teams, and we were like shooting each other, like hiding behind things and shooting each other. And someone shot me in the face. And so I shot him in the back of the head later on in the day. So
yeah, makes sense. when I was playing airsoft, I got one of those pellets like here.
Ooh. Oh.
It was nice. And the thing is, you weren't supposed to shoot around the head area, but I was crouching in a bush. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when I decided maybe I need a face mask instead of just protective goggles and stuff. I never got one, but it's fine.
Oh, it was fun anyway. I had a great time.
Yeah. No, me too. I mean, I love it a lot. Like, I used to love airsoft so much that, I'm really particular about bathrooms where I'm going. But for airsoft, I had no problem spending 3 days on top of a mountain in a tent and, having the woods as my bathroom. I was like, so this is an interesting story because I was part of an airsoft team, and my team had applied for the special forces team in the airsoft event. So it was 24/7 playtime for us.
Oh,
so
wow.
Unless we were in our tents or wearing something while we were eating, we were fair game for anyone. So one morning I go into the woods, and after I come back, like 10 minutes after that, an entire attack team walks out of that region of the woods. And I was like, nice timing, Alina. Like 10 minutes later, and I'm pretty sure they would have shot my ass. Like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, it was nice. And the thing is, like, I didn't know about this. I was just going there with my team. I did not know what they selected. I did find out, and I was like, oh, cool. And then I was like, wait, I'm the only girl of any team who's in special forces? Why? And then I discovered why. Then I discovered why. And I was like, okay. But it was this huge mountain area, like a few square miles, I think. Yeah, it was nice. It was in the middle of the summer, and we were wearing full camouflage military gear and carrying a lot of gear as well. Great.
Yeah.
And there was this really weird moment because we were just marching up and down the mountains one day, and I was like, I'm not going to ask for a water break. Like, I'm not gonna ask for anything. I'm just going to do exactly what the guys are doing, because I don't want them to say like, oh, the girl is slowing us down. And then we talk about this amongst ourselves as a team, and they were like, we were so thirsty, but we were going like, she's not asking for anything, so I'm not going to stop. We actually had MREs, and we had them from like the American base in Romania. We bought some, and they were like the best thing ever. Everyone complains about food, like military food and rations. I was like, oh my god, this is so tasty. I might have been out of my head hungry at that point.
Yeah, it's a chance. Yeah.
Plus, I mean, they had candy in that. They had like M&Ms and stuff, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. The conversation has taken a slight turn.
Yep.
It was because I was saying I got shot in the face last night.
By the way, just because he's mentioning,
like, that's an explanation. Yeah.
He's mentioning Canadian MREs. I hear the French ones are super good. Some of my friends were going to this international airsoft event, and the trading option was you get one French box for like 2 American MREs, because the French one was like freaking huge. They probably had something like fondue in them. I don't know. Like breeches. So yeah, that was fun. Back to the books.
Yeah.
Actually, at some point, I was going to write like an apocalyptic scenario where an entire country is invaded and their entire military is killed, and their only hope is like some random airsoft players because they're the only one with some weapon training. And I was going to use the fact that you don't know you're dying in airsoft. I mean, you get shot and then you stay somewhere for like 10 minutes and then you play again. And because of that mentality, people would be way more courageous than they should be in battle.
Yeah, so sure. Yeah.
I was going to use that in a book at some point.
Yeah.
I haven't yet, but I might just do it in the future.
Another one on the list of like the 10 million books we're gonna write.
Yes.
Yeah.
So archery, I do envy you for it. Are you going again?
I don't know. We were just there for someone's birthday. They like booked it out.
So we should go again.
Shot. I'm so sore today.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't even think about it for a while because like I spent so long. I was like squatting behind a thing and like shooting around the corner, and then like to pick up arrows every time you like stood, you'd have to squat down. Like my legs just aren't even working today. I'm just like shuffling around.
Well,
I stacked it a couple of times as well, like running to get arrows, and then I just fell on the concrete floor because I'm very coordinated.
Oh, welcome back, I guess. Welcome back to the stream. So the thing is, like, my legs haven't been working properly since last Friday when I started physical therapy. Did I mention the nice young lady doing this with me is like an evil spawn? She's great. She's amazing. I have a lot of fun with her. But she's like totally on me because she was like, okay, do this exercise 15 times. If not, if you can at least manage 10, it's fine. And I stop at 12. And she was like, what? 3 more. Like if you pass the 10 mark, you can get to 15. And I'm like, why did I say that? I should have just said, okay, 10. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's fun. So I totally get that part. It's not fun to be sore all over, but it's totally worth it. I mean, I get to walk properly again. Oh, by the way, I have great news. I can drive. I'm back to driving. I can use my broken cyborg leg to drive for like short drives, not long ones, because reasons. And I'm super happy because, you know, I have some mobility. I might take like 10 minutes to go answer the door, but I can drive. Oh God. Jesus Christ. It's weird. It's weird, people. It's weird. It's weird being active. Oh my God, no. I mean, I've read Dune, but I would not want to go through that training ever in my life.
No.
I mean, I think I'd rather. I mean, I think I'd be that idiot who'd rather die of thirst, because there's always that idiot who's put in a situation and he's like, no, I'm checking out now. I'd be that. Besides, I don't think my issues with my bile would allow it, so I'd do that anyway.
That's a good
worms I could eat. I've recently decided after my stay in the hospital that if I'm hungry enough, I'd eat anything. So worms, it's like protein. Jesus Christ, I'm insane. I blame it all on the hospital and things like that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, back to the writing things. Let's talk about
so off track. Okay.
Let's talk about plans for this month.
Well, I redesigned all the Charlie covers. Yeah.
I knew that, but it still amuses me to no end.
Yeah. And I'm rereading them at the moment. Okay. I'm only rereading, I think, the first 6.
Okay.
Just to check for things.
Okay.
That need changing. Because I think from like 7 on, they're probably fine, but I'm just doing the early ones again. And then not really relaunching, but just releasing them again. With the new covers. And then I don't know. What else am I doing? Oh, I want to get out the first romance on Halloween, the paranormal romance. And I'm putting out the Charlie short at some point this month as well.
Oh, nice. I can't wait for that.
So I hope it's like a good month for sales with 3 books coming out, but we'll see.
Should be.
I hope so.
Redesigned. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. It's fine, Tamara. She will. I told her she'll never be done with these covers and these books.
No,
she'll keep redesigning them.
They're good now. I think they're good now.
That's what you said last time.
Redesign them is because I was like, I'll just look at them again before I like upload them because I'm going to do that like this week. And I was like, oh, I'll fix this, and then I just went through and fixed everything. So
Dorothea, she released one earlier this year.
Yeah.
And it was freaking brilliant, but they are, I mean, you have to have read all the other books for it to make sense. Otherwise,
they're like a companion series.
Yeah.
They're really dependent on having read the main ones.
But they're great. Like, I mean, I'm now reading Gone Ghoul. I'm 50% into it. I'm not happy with my progress. I was supposed to have it done. Like,
I'm so glad that's the way that sentence ended because I was like, "You're not happy? Why? What did I do?"
Oh God! Like, you are ridiculous. I've already told you like 3 million times that I'm enjoying the series, and by 3 million times I mean twice.
It's like 3 million. They're basically the same number.
Yeah, it's the same number. No, the thing is, like, I've been really slow. When I'm drawing for like Inktober and everything else, I listen to audiobooks.
I'll record them one day.
Yeah, sure. But
maybe January. I was thinking I might start doing it in January.
Yeah,
for real. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm totally believing that. Which is not good for you because it means if you don't do it, I'm going to nag you about it. So yes. But yeah, it's really great, and I'm kind of frustrated because I can't spend more time like reading. It's annoying. It's annoying being this exhausted every day.
Yeah.
But you know, I have to manage my time. So yeah, I hope you get all the books out. I really do.
Me too.
Because I mean, I need more reading material, obviously. I have to make up for August, where I got like 2 books read.
I mean, I don't remember the last book I finished reading that wasn't one of my books. I feel like I've just been constantly reading.
No, I did okay in September. I read like 7 or 8, so that's good.
Oh, yeah.
No, I recovered fast. And this month I've already finished one. I finished a Naomi Novik book.
Yeah.
Dorothea, you're so nice. Yeah, it only has 24 hours, and I think I'm working like 4 to 5 hours out of those 24 hours because since I broke my leg, I slept like a freaking baby. Like if I sleep less than 8 hours, we have a problem. And usually like 9 hours is my sweet spot, 9 to 10 hours, which is ridiculous. But, you know, I'm healing.
I mean,
so
that's just what I'm like normally. So
no, usually I'm fine. Usually I'm fine at 7, 8. But 9, 10 is kind of much.
At like 2 today. The clocks did change last night, so technically it wasn't quite that late, but it was still pretty late.
Yeah, I hate this change. We're going to go through this change at the end of this month, so I'm not looking forward to that. It's annoying. It's always annoying. Yeah. So yeah, and I'm like, if I wake up and I go have my coffee and then do my bullet journal and my normal journal and my first doodle of the day, that kind of eats up my first chunk of active time, and then I have to go to bed and, you know, lay low for a while because otherwise my leg is overworked. So I keep doing this throughout the day, and the later in the day I get, the more I have to stay in bed. So my time is quite limited, which is frustrating as hell. Yeah, Tamara was just refreshing Amazon like crazy after she sent out the review copies, and I just bought it the moment I heard it was live. I was already reading it by that point, but I had to have it there. And now my Kindle shows my Kindle Fire has like the latest books I have, and I have gone gold twice. It's fun.
I have like different edited copies of all of my books. I've got like 4 versions on the Kindle.
Oh,
because I
nice.
always like update them, and yeah.
It's so cool. So yeah, that's been going slow, but it's so good. So good. And the House of Schlong should be a real place. I'm not going to say any more about that, but you should definitely read this book. Yeah, it's so much fun. Like I was into the first I was into the first page, and I was like laughing my ass off. And I hope Billy's next love interest is who I think it is. I really hope so. Oh my God, that would be so fun. I mean, I can realize how awkward it would be for Billy to be in that situation, given his experiences with a certain someone. But this would be so cool, like so cool. Oh man, that would be so good. So I'm already pairing off like all of Claire's characters. That's fine.
It's like, that's how the books work. Everyone just pairs off.
Yeah, and the thing is like I haven't managed to guess a lot of stuff throughout the series, like not the mysteries, not stuff like that. But there was one thing I guessed pretty early on, like a few books before it was actually revealed.
Yeah. I think, I genuinely think you're the only person who got that. Really? Like, I haven't heard anyone else say, yeah.
I mean, we're talking her brother, right? That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Wow. I have an eye for this. Yeah, I have an eye for this. I have an eye for this, and
yeah.
I mean, why
might have picked it up and just like not said anything, but like
but like I picked it up really early on, like a few books early.
Yeah,
I mean, 3rd book into the series, I think. I don't know. I was convinced that was going to be it.
Yeah. Anyway.
We write a lot of books. Claire writes mostly mystery and paranormal romance, and now she's branching into contemporary romance. I write everything from sci-fi to paranormal and urban fantasy, and a lot of gay romance. So yeah, I was so proud of myself for getting that right. Because I was like, oh, finally, there's something I guessed. Oh, and there was like one murderer, I guess, not really early on, but before the reveal, which was cool.
I think I know which one it is, and I think it's the one. I'm not to like take you down a peg, but I think that's the one everyone guesses.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure because it's kind of obvious.
I have one in the series where everyone's like it's most people really liked that book better than the other ones, but still everyone guessed it. So I feel like that's why people like the book, because they all guessed it and they were like, oh yeah, it made me feel smart.
No, I mean, I don't think I liked it more than the others.
I mean, at that point when it came out, because it's like earlier in the series. I think it was everyone's favorite at that point. Okay,
maybe, I don't know. I mean, it was already out. Like a lot of them were already out when I started.
Exactly.
And I just breezed through it. But yeah. It was the one time I got it, and I was like, oh, great. But the thing is like I got that from the first one from the first time you introduced the character. I was like, oh, killer.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I was like, I'm so wrong about this. It's probably just this. And I was like, oh no, I'm okay. I was super proud of myself. Because then most time I was like, what the hell is going on here? And I was like, first time they mentioned it, like she just comes into the room or was into her, or I don't know. Oh, I said it's a she. Fuck.
That's all right. We haven't said what book it is, so it's okay.
Yeah. So usually we need it inserted in our bloodstream to survive. That's how we go about coffee over here.
I didn't see whatever was said.
The question was, do you like coffee or love coffee or live coffee? And so yeah, it's like, I mean,
yeah, I think we are coffee.
Yeah, we are coffee.
I say that I haven't drunk any coffee today. So.
Like, I mean, it's 11 a.m. and I'm on my huge second month, so obviously I don't drink a lot of coffee. Not at all. Never. Yes, that's me ranting about Claire's books. I'll try to wrap it up now. You should all read all her books. I'm looking forward because after I'm done with all this, I can start on the last series. I have the paranormal mystery. I'm really curious about where it's going and how that will evolve. Because I kind of guess he'll like outrun Adam in terms of assholery. So I'm really.
I feel like by book 2 he kind of does. So.
Wow, 33 chapters of prep is a lot. I don't prep that much, and I can't even begin to think about Nano right now because that's in November. Like I'm still doing my best to deal with this month.
Yeah. I know I'll do it, but then
I know
I write stuff every month. So I've got to get through October first.
Congratulations, Tamara.
Yeah. Awesome. That's exciting.
That's super awesome.
I'm so glad it's out because I remember when I first started watching your channel, you were editing it, and now it's done.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Also, I can't wait to tell you what we want to talk to you about.
I just remembered and I was like, oh, it's so exciting.
Yeah, so exciting. So yeah, my plans for this month are, I mean, because I took such a long break, I'm finding it difficult to stick to my normal writing routine, which was I had a schedule for drafting, and I did it one book at a time, and that degenerated badly, and I just can't do it anymore. And if I want to do any sort of writing, I have to switch between projects. So now my word count goal, my daily word count goal is 5,000 words, which is divided between 4 different projects. So 1,250 per book. And those are The Witch Story, Flare Uprising, The Contemporary Romance, and Owl Investigations, the first book.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's how I'm going about it. I don't always get to write on all 3 because we've already answered your question about Nano. That was the question you meant, right? The one about prepping. That's what we were just answering now.
Yeah. We don't do I don't do a lot of prep either. I do kind of when I start, maybe I'll write like the first chapter and then I'll do a sort of outline and write down some sentences for other chapters. And then I write a book.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Kind of half and half, plotting and dancing. I don't spend like too much time prepping.
No, because then something will change like midway. So.
Yeah.
Always does. And it's usually because the more I write, the better I know my characters. And then I figure out some things would not work with those characters. So I think overall it's a good thing that I adapt to that and don't try to write something that just wouldn't freaking work. Because it wouldn't.
Yeah.
So that's how I go about it. So yeah, but it's been, I mean, this strategy of writing on several projects has been working so far.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the variety or the fact that some are newer projects and I'm more excited about them. And for the older ones, like the Witch series, which I've written a few sessions on, I know there's this character I can't wait to introduce, the asshole of the story, because there has to be an asshole. Why not?
Obviously.
Obviously. So I'm looking forward to introducing him. So yeah, it's working. It's working great. It would work better if I had like more energy.
Yeah. But you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to adapt to the situation. And oh, by the way, if you see the mess behind me, it's not because I'm typically a messy person. It's because a lot of stuff needs to be in close range.
If you see the mess behind me, it is because I'm typically a messy person. Using the keyboard as a desk as well.
But yeah, the thing behind me, like all the ball and the weights and everything there is for my exercises because yes, and then there are a lot of creams and medicine stuff like that, and and right there in the back, the black thing, that's a bunch of X-rays.
Yay!
Because I randomly need to take them to one doctor or the other. So yes.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been fun. Not really, but yeah. I mean, I can now move about the house and carry some stuff with me, which is like a major win. So yeah, but I'm taking it as slowly as I can, because if I push myself, it just won't work from a point on.
Yeah.
Like my phone is buzzing with all sorts of notifications. It was silent up until the point where we started streaming.
It's always how it works.
Yeah, I don't know. I get the excitement about Nano. I just don't feel it anymore because like every month is a Nano.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I used to get so like I get excited just for everyone to see all their vlogs, really.
Yeah,
that's the most exciting thing.
I get excited for that, and the fact that everyone is like talking only about this.
Yeah.
But the actual shit ton of writing itself, that's what I strive to do every month. So
yeah, I'm always trying to make November a crazier word goal than any other month.
Yes,
I never hit it, but I'm always like 200,000 words.
Yep. And then it never happens. But like if I aim for
I still wrote 80.
Yeah, if I aim for 50, it's like that's every month. Like I have to up it a notch, because otherwise I'm just Oh, by the way, we were talking yesterday. I'm really happy with what's going on in the AuthorTube community right now. I've seen some really cool videos.
Yeah.
I need to like shout out a bit here. Like go watch Shaylin's and Jenna's videos. Jenna's 3D, formerly known as Jenna the Dark One. Just go watch her videos. I'm kind of like 80% in agreement with them. I think there are some things where there is a bit more nuance, but pretty much the overall message was something that truly resonated with me, and I'm really happy to see it, because I had this idea that everyone who's kind of sort of popular on AuthorTube had really weird ideas. Sorry, Claire's spoken for. I mean, I think everyone in this stream is spoken for, including most of the commenters. So
It's true.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know for sure Tamara is spoken for.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh man.
I don't know. It happens. Sucks. I know. I had the same feeling when I was like single. Like everyone who was remotely interesting was spoken for. To be fair, I had a long period where I wasn't even looking. I was like, we're not getting there. We're not touching. We're not like touching the dating pole with a 10-foot pole. Like, oh my God, good luck with that. It might be a bit painful, but you know, whatever floats your boat. Where we were from.
I'm from Sydney. Well, I'm not really from Sydney. I'm from the country, which is why occasionally I sound extra Australian, but I live in Sydney now.
Yeah, and I'm from Romania, so if you don't know where that is on the map, look for the American base near the Black Sea. So I'm sure the American military base is more popular than Romania as a country.
Oh man.
I'm being mean, but you know. By the way, if you're watching this and you're Romanian, don't vote today. Stay home, people. Just stay home.
Funny fact, like a thing.
Funny fact, hot vampires, not a Romanian thing. We don't really have vampire myths around here, but thanks for associating Transylvania with vampires. There's an entire medieval castle that's now decorated to suit the Dracula mood. You should go visit it. Like, we want all that tourist money.
I was about to say, do you work for the tourism board now? Is that
like no? Like this is yeah. Come spend money here. I mean, like, you know, it might be spent for the wrong reasons, like spending 35 million euro on a bigoted referendum, but you know.
Yeah, like our 110 million plebiscite. That was completely pointless.
This is not pointless though. I mean,
yeah, that one.
This is only pointless if not enough people vote, which is what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will completely alter our constitution, which is I don't want. So yeah. So far, I mean, we have 2 days of voting. For those of you who don't know, we're voting to change our constitution to say that marriage is not between spouses, but between a woman and a man. Because long live the Orthodox Christian Church.
No.
I want to say fucktards, but I don't think that's a good enough word to describe my feelings about this. So because of that, they managed to push this to be a 2-day thing when normally it should be 1 day. This is after years before they changed referendum rules. You needed like 50% people voting for it to pass. Now they lower that to 30%. So far yesterday, 6.5% voted, which is encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, like, it's sermon time right now in churches across the country. So I'm pretty sure people will be encouraged to go vote. I'm hoping they'll be too tired after, you know, spending 2-3 hours in the church to go vote. I hope they have better things to do. But yeah, hoping the numbers stay low. I mean, even if they double the number in attendance, it would still be under 30%, which is what I'm hoping will happen. Because if the vote goes through, there's no way the majority vote will be against it. It's just not.
Yeah.
not the reality of it. Tamara, I have to disagree there. Romania is not at the point where other countries are. Countries like the UK and Japan and America have had a long time to come to terms with this. There's been a long time since homosexuality was decriminalized. Romania has had like 14 or 12 years. So it's a lot of things to undo. It's something that people don't talk about, especially now with new anarcho-communist trends in certain countries. But the Communist Party wasn't like pro-LGBT rights. It wasn't. I'm looking at you, Antifa. The whole thing here was that the family unit was really important. So when you were married, if you did not produce children, someone from the party would come to you like every month and ask, what the fuck are you doing? Like, where's your kid? Why aren't you producing new people for the country and for the mighty party? And I'm not making this up. My dad had to put up with it a lot because my parents had me kind of late. My mom was 30, my father was 31. That was late for Romania. So every month or every couple of months, people would come and ask him about kids, and homosexuality was completely illegal. You went to jail for that. So right now, we came a long way because, you know, in 12 years, we are a lot more accepting. Back when I was in university, the pro-LGBT rights organizations were really secretive. You didn't know where their like offices were. It wasn't easy to go there. You needed to be referred in because it was super dangerous. And now they're like completely public. They have a website and a Facebook page, and you know, there's been some progress, but I can't compare to this country that has had like long decades of being told something is not okay, to just reproduce the progress other countries did in hundreds of years in like 12 years. It's just, I mean, I would like that to happen. It probably won't. So at this point, I'm just betting on our being lazy or just not caring about this issue enough to go vote. Because I think while the majority technically believes it's not exactly right to be anything but normal, I don't think they're so passionate about this that they would go vote on it, which is promising at this point, I guess. Yeah. Because they're not actively hating on something. They're just kind of not sold on it. So I think that's a sign of progress. It kind of is. And I think it comes to realizing that people who are not exactly like you actually exist, because nobody was out before the revolution. I mean, it was freaking dangerous. And as it took us a while to retract all the articles that made homosexuality illegal, it took a while until people came out and said, look, this is me, you know, you see me, I'm normal, I'm just in love with someone else who's not the opposite sex. So, I mean, you can't expect miracles overnight when other cultures took like hundreds of years to come to terms with things like this. So, but yeah, I know it happened a lot in countries around Eastern Europe, mostly. I blame the church for it, for the most part. I do blame the church. And I think they have better things to do than this. But what they invest is in pushing this, and in Romania, at least, huge ass cathedrals. So they've spent like over 100 million euro so far to build one cathedral. They're going to have a gold roof for it. I'm not joking. It's not finished. Oh, sorry, I'm like spitting. That's lovely. So it's not finished, they're still investing money in it. So,
man.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of all the hospitals they could have funded with that money. Or, poor children they could help.
Yeah.
Or sickly elderly people they could help. But no, we need a huge ass cathedral, like we were just thrown back in the Middle Ages. Sure, why not? So people, the lesson is, if you think the Catholic Church is bad, meet the Orthodox Church. Because throughout the history, the Catholic Church had some good things about them. Which was that they promoted some sort of culture. I mean, in the Middle Ages, they were the ones who made noblemen act another way than they were, which was like pretty much the tournaments we know now were pretty much them fighting each other and killing everything on sight and, burning all the crops of the peasants, and everyone would starve to death. So, the church intervened there. The Orthodox Church, I don't know. I mean, all I know of is like, they were some form of resistance against the Communist Party, and that was only because, like, the Communist Party was atheist.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the only benefit. After that, all they did was shitty. Yeah. So yeah, that's the short story of Romania's history. It sucks. It sucks to be living in this period right now. It pains me to see this, especially because I've seen messages from gay people who are completely crushed by this happening. Not more crushed than their own families not accepting them, but it still hurts. So yeah, I just hope people stay lazy. Like, stay home. Don't go and vote. We do not need this to take effect. Like, it's fine. It's Sunday. God rested on Sundays. Don't go vote. I'm a horrible person, I know.
That's fine. Oh man.
It's like that's how things are. I'm sorry. You know how it's been, because there was the same situation, like a similar situation happening in Australia, and it brings out a lot of crazies.
It brings out horrible people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Just doing horrible things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I want peace on earth before I die, and that's not going to happen either, so. I don't have a chance of becoming a real cyborg, though.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Oh, man.
So, yes. Sorry for the huge tangent, people, but this is happening right now. I know it's not exactly writing related, although it kind of is, because I write gay romance. Or should I say LGBT romance, because not all my characters are gay. Some are bi, some are other things on the rainbow spectrum. But yeah, it's happening today. It's the last day of the vote, so it's kind of hard not to get into that conversation. I agree. It's sometimes easier to be a bi female. I mean, it's easy for bi people when they're in an opposite sex relationship. I've heard a lot of bi people saying this because people just don't think beyond this. I've heard a bi author speak about this at a conference a couple of years ago because he was married to a woman. So people were a lot more accepting of them. That's true. It's sad, but
yeah.
I'm just hoping things change and they improve. I'm not going to comment on that because I don't think you know exactly what you're talking about. I do agree with you. There are extremes on both sides and people who demand ridiculous things. But the majority just want what other people already have. They're not asking for more. So they really don't have that in Romania. They don't have the things we have in Romania. So yeah, it's not true. And this is not something they demanded. This was something the church tried to proactively stop. There wasn't a movement to demand gay marriage in Romania. That's extremely important to say. The LGBT community didn't even have the courage to ask for it. And the church already decided they should help an organization that's trying to prevent it before it's even given as a right. So why they're trying to change the constitution is because the constitution is the only law that trumps European law. We're part of the European Union. So if they would come up with a law that says gay marriage is allowed everywhere, we'd have to comply unless our constitution says otherwise. So I mean, they're not stupid, the church, which is kind of disappointing. They could think of this. They could think of this scheme to just go around any future initiatives from the EU. But yeah, I mean, we have way bigger problems than this. Way bigger problems. And this is, I feel like it's a way to distract people more than anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. It will pass. It will pass. Let's talk about less depressing things for a while.
Yeah.
Like
writing.
Writing, because that's not depressing at all. It's not like we're both super behind and struggling to.
It's fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
We really do need to put that on t-shirts. Oh, but there was something I wanted to say about Nano, and I forgot because I got derailed into the whole gay LGBT rights discussion. The good thing about Nano is that it amps the peer pressure and shame factors.
Oh yeah.
We all know that shame and peer pressure are what drives us to write more. So that gets amped up during NaNoWriMo, and I absolutely love that.
Yeah. I love daily vlogs as well. Watching them. Specifically.
I would like to say that I am not doing daily vlogs. Like
I mean, will I ever upload another video? That's the question at this point. Who knows?
Yeah, no. The thing is, like, I've announced this, that I'm kind of struggling to get to a point where I can upload a video per week. It's October 7th today. I'd like to point out, and my bullet journal for October is not yet out. So where's the timeout? There's the timeout. Honestly, dear Dank, I just don't care. But not everybody has the same ignore factor that I have. So this is about something else. Sorry, I got annoyed.
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah,
October bullet.
Yeah, it's not yet out. It was supposed to be out at the end of September, so I'm probably uploading it today if I manage to edit it.
Didn't I once do like an August TBR at the end of October? I feel like I've done that before, so you're fine.
No, you did a Christmas vlog in March this year.
Oh yeah, I also did that. I think I've done both. And the New Year book in February, the last day of February. So like, deadlines, do they really mean anything?
Yeah, no. The reason why I'm going to upload it is because the theme itself could be used in November as well, because it's a fall colors, autumn sort of theme. Plus, I'm really proud of it, and I worked hard on it, and I have like 3 hours of footage to scour through.
Oh yeah.
And this month I'm also launching my second channel, like I said, or at least that's the plan. I might launch it in like January. Yeah. I have footage for it. I did record all my Inktober doodles. Well, they're not doodles, or my Inktober pieces. And I might do like a speed painting compilation of a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, daily vlogs not happening in November. I might do weekly vlogs though. I want to get back into those weekly writing vlogs I was doing before.
Yeah,
because those were fun.
Yeah,
those were fun, and I think I'm going to do it again. And I told you this already, but I'm going to talk more about marketing and doing your research because how should I put this? I feel like the AuthorTube community sticks to AuthorTube and they don't do their research outside AuthorTube. Because otherwise, I can't imagine how they do certain things. Like, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
It's like you're only here and you're not in like more professional groups elsewhere.
Like professional podcasts and blogs and
yes,
Facebook groups. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you don't see them. It's like you're hearing on Twitter and that's it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I've been on the scene less than other people have. So, I mean, I was on the other social media.
Yeah.
And it was hard not to run into these things or talk to people and get recommendations or find about programs and books and find the people who actually make a shit ton of money selling books.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to talk about that more. I don't know how it will be received, but that's my plan. That's my plan. Hopefully people don't throw tomatoes at me or something. It will be kind of difficult to throw all the way here to like...
Yeah, you're safe. Like...
But, you know, if they do throw them...
You can't get out of the way.
I'm not sure how good I am at dodging. I'm not sure how good I am at dodging because broken leg people... oh, Tamara, I just saw your comment now. Oh God, that's so
I'm excited
cool.
for your write-ins, by the way. I love the write-ins.
Oh yeah.
I just saw a comment above. Yeah. And also the weekly vlogs, obviously, but I already said that.
Yeah, I agree with that. But my problem with this is that there are people in the AuthorTube community. I don't want to shame anyone. Like, I just don't want to. I don't want to throw shade or anything. But the truth is, there are people who act like they're doing great with book sales when they're not. And if you know anything about ranking, you can figure that out. But people just maybe they don't know it. I mean, if you haven't published yet. If you haven't seen the the backdrop of not the backdrop, the back end, I'm trying to say. If you haven't seen the back end of Amazon to see how things translate, you have no idea. And I feel like a lot of writers and aspiring authors who haven't published yet are watching these channels, and they might get the wrong idea about what things mean or what they need to do.
Or about how exactly, about what you should do to be successful. Because really,
and where to invest, things like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like listening to, say, like the Creative Pen podcast will give you a much better idea of what it's going to be like than watching videos of people who already have a bigger platform, I think.
Yes, and the thing is, like, the Creative Pen is on YouTube, but so is Chris Fox. And so is Derek Murphy, but they're not actively branding them as AuthorTube videos. I don't think they even know the AuthorTube community of sorts, because they're just like, I think it's because they're just too busy and their YouTube channels are part of their overall strategy, and they just upload there. They don't actively work on building a YouTube following. It's just trickled down from their other platforms.
Yeah.
But I found them. How haven't other people found them yet? It's because of how we interlink. And I don't know, Tamara, you've been on this. You both have been on AuthorCube longer than me. But over the past year, I felt like it's gone a lot more cliquish. And it's like almost there's a sort of royalty, which I don't think is advisable. Anyway, so yeah, for me it was really great to see some influential voices speaking about this, and
yeah, exactly,
saying there are different ways of approaching things, and maybe you shouldn't take everything at face value, which is like the first piece of advice I'd give any newbie. Like, do your freaking research.
Yeah.
Don't stick to one channel, don't stick to one person, just look everywhere. Because if you're actively looking, you don't even have to try hard. You will find the right books and the right people. It's not like they're completely hidden and nobody talks about them. You just have to dig a little deeper. That's how I feel about it. And I'm really glad to see people are talking about this.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, for me, YouTube is the platform where I have fun for the most part. It's the platform I do for fun. I have way bigger platforms in other places. And I don't know. I don't have enough reach to tell people things. And where I have reach, like Facebook and Twitter and things like that, people already know about this stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. It does feel a bit like high school.
Yeah.
And I know that's true of all platforms, all communities on YouTube, sorry. But I feel like others find ways to include each other more. They're less cliquish. I don't know. I'm just comparing this now with the art community, because that's the content I consume the most. And sorry?
I haven't watched any art videos, so I have no idea. Basically.
I kind of migrated into them. I started with bullet journaling, and from that I got into art and like watercolor and acrylics tutorials and everything. And then it's a lot of art content. At this point, that's what I watch on YouTube. I watch AuthorTube content, art content a lot, and bullet journaling. And some guy who does reaction videos. He's a voice teacher and he reacts to singers.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why, but I find that super entertaining. And somehow he somehow reminds me of CJ. Like they have the same way of talking. I don't know. I feel like I should ask CJ if they're related. So he looks like her younger brother somehow. I don't know. It's weird. But that's what I watch on YouTube right now. Oh, and a lot of but those are kind of into the writing umbrella, like the medieval castles and medieval weapons, which I take as research, and Isaac Arthur with everything on sci-fi and science. That's what I watch. And crazy weird videos that my boyfriend sends to me, because why not? That's like the fun bit. So yeah, that's true, Tamara. There is a lot of that happening. And I think you're doing great in that respect, because you're always doing the Preptober videos where you include everyone, which is freaking great. I love that. Speaking about that, I should probably get started on creating my video for Preptober.
I I've been tagged in, I think, like 3 or 4 different tags that I haven't done
Oh,
yet.
yeah, same. I'm not even,
the other day, I'm like,
worried
oh.
about that. Yeah.
Oh. I feel bad. I'm pretty sure one is from you from like last year.
It's
and I've
fine.
got like at least another 2 in the last couple of months.
It's okay. I've got some. I don't even remember which they are. And I'm so behind. I don't think I'll ever be up to date with tags. I do have some from last year too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would like to say now that I'm really, really sorry. I feel really bad about it. I still don't know when I'll be able to do anything about it.
Mm.
Please accept my deepest apology.
Oh man, I feel like I just need to get in the swing of making videos again. I've just been not doing it for so long. ever since I joined YouTube, that's how long I've been not doing it.
Oh God. This is so funny. Oh, we're ridiculous. The thing is, like, we talked about this earlier in the week. I mean, the need for a proper routine.
Yeah.
I feel like I really need that. I had a routine at some point and it went to shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
that always happens to
I
me.
think that was the struggle of this year, to get a routine down pat, and I always failed because I got sick. Randomly throughout the year, and it got worse and worse. Like my first cold was in January, and that was tolerable. And then I got a really bad cold in February, and then the third cold was the one that turned into pneumonia.
Yeah, the one where you went to the hospital. Yeah,
twice. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I broke my leg, and fuck all my routines.
Yeah.
So, but that is my goal, to get a routine, and write more and draw more and learn more and do more generally. Yeah. Which is not hard to achieve because I've been doing like nothing for months because of the health issues. So like doing more each month at this point is easy.
Yeah.
Your Sunday, if you post it in the afternoon or evening, will be Monday for me. It will definitely be Monday for Claire, I think.
Yeah, it'll be like Monday, kind of nearly, what is it, like 22 hours difference or something? It'll be like nearly the same time as it was posted on Sunday, but on Monday for me.
That's so fun. Like you live a day into the future. Half a day for me, but I mean, compared to Tamara, we're both in the future.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's so weird when you start thinking about it. It's also fun too, because let's face it, if it weren't for the internet and social media and whatever, we would have never met. Like never. Wouldn't have happened. Or who knows? Maybe there'd be more writing.
We'd all meet at like the 20 Books Conference in 2020 or something.
Yeah, probably. And the conference would be so big that we wouldn't even run into each other. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, we should talk about when we're doing our next Descent into Madness stream.
Oh yeah.
Should we do it on the 28th?
Oh yeah, that looks good. Cool. That'll be on my channel. So I will have a video out this month. How exciting.
Oh my freaking God, you're killing me.
It's gonna be really bad if I have like my last 2 videos are our 2 streams. They're literally every second month I host a stream, and there'll be 2 as my last videos.
Makes sense. I just want to give anyone a bit of a fair warning. I'm not sure But there is like a 20% chance, or 15% chance we might need to delay by a week.
That's fine.
In theory, there's no need, but the week before this, like Monday to Friday, I need to go for a check-in. And depending on what the doctor says, I might have a minor little surgery.
That's fine. Then it'll be a month from today, because I made this one delayed by a week. So
yeah, it's supposed to be like you go in today, you go out tomorrow. So I don't know, but it depends on when the doctor is there and their schedule and whatever. I'll figure it out. But there's like a tiny chance we might need to postpone, but I don't think that will happen. Like, it's so tiny, it doesn't even matter. But I just thought I should
just in case. People. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, but otherwise, we'll meet on the 28th of October on Claire's channel.
Yes.
Which is linked in the description.
For me.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Sorry. I was looking at the chat. Like,
okay.
Video project for me. Do I need another video project? I probably do. I need like external accountability to actually make a video.
Oh yeah, you should. You should. I think you should join her project for October.
Yeah.
Like, I think you'd have fun with it.
I mean, I like making videos. It's just that I'm lazy. So
yeah. Tamara, just add her to the group and tag her. Like, do that.
Yeah, sure.
Because then, I mean, like, shame and peer pressure. What did I tell you?
Exactly.
That works well on both of us. I think my only videos this month that will be on time will be my live streams, which are scheduled with other people, and the video for you, because, you know. It sucks. It's the truth, though. I can't pretend it's not.
Oh man.
So yes. We're down to that part of our stream where we promote stuff, because we have plenty, especially.
Oh yeah.
So why don't you go ahead, because you at least have a release.
Sure. I just released a book. It's called Gone Ghoul, and it is a mystery set in Sydney. It's the second in a series. You can buy the first one as well if you want. It's called Living at Bondi. Yeah.
You should buy both and, like, don't expect to do anything else but read them.
They're very long. They're not very long. They're very long for me. They're average book length.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I've
for
got.
Tamara, I think it's like 11 p.m. or close to midnight. Close to midnight, I think. I don't know. So yeah, and you have the free books too.
Oh yeah, I've always got free books at clarekauter.com/free stuff. Come and join my readers group, and you'll get 3 free books and 2 exclusive extras.
Speaking of that, I might have misplaced one of the extras, so I might bug you about it. Yeah,
that's fine.
I have to check though, because I think I made them, like, I made a separate folder for stuff I needed to send to my Kindle, and either forgot where I made a separate folder or deleted it by mistake.
But that's through BookFunnel. It should just go to your Kindle, right?
Yeah, I think so, but no.
Okay.
Usually it wants me, like, when I start, selecting the type of tablet I have, right. Would you like to just download it? Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Not download it, send it to my email, and then I have to forward it.
Sure.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I have really quietly released a box set at some point in September. And that is the Bad Blood box set for books 1 to 3. It's like the cheapest way to get all 3 books.
Yes. And everyone should get it.
Thank you.
Then you'll be up to date for the Witch series, obviously.
Yes.
So
obviously. if you're not sure, you can always start with the first book, The Edge of Hope. It's free like everywhere. Every book retailer, it's there and it's free. So give it a try. I have the links down below. Or you can sign up for my newsletters and you'll get The Edge of Hope for free. And you don't have to search for it. You just receive an email about it. Or join my LGBT romance and fiction newsletter and you'll get Mission Protect the X for free, which is a military gay romance, as the title says. So yeah, you could do that. To do that, you should probably head to alina-popescu.com/free reads, or just check the description because I linked to everything there. Channels you should be subscribing to are Claire's, which is linked down below, Tamara's, which you can get from the chat, and everyone who's been in the conversation, minus the people I put in timeouts. Like, maybe don't subscribe to the people I put in timeouts.
Yeah. Oh, the sound's just got a bit weird for me. Yeah, it's gone very strange. Is it? Yeah, I know. I do need to upload a video before the next live stream. It's like a weird like robot screaming sound. And you've gone really quiet. It stopped.
What about
no, it turned back on when you unmuted.
Okay, and it's the same sound?
Yeah.
Wait. 1 second.
Oh, hold on. It's good now.
How about now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so what I did was switch microphones for the laptop one, which is shittier, and then switch back to the camera one, and now it's working. For reasons.
Who knows?
I've learned this trick, and now I do it, and it's good. Yes, I agree with you guys. She needs to.
I will
upload a video, but hopefully Tamara can help us with that by tagging Claire in the group and making her join the project.
I literally have an Adobe Premiere file open on the other computer that I was like halfway through editing a month ago and then just didn't.
I suddenly feel less shitty about me being a week late or a couple of weeks late with editing my bullet journal video.
You're fine. It's like at the point now where I'm like, I think I just need to refilm it because I've changed my mind about everything I said anyway. So
really?
It was all like, yeah, it was like, oh, this is what I'm going to do. This is what's going on with my print books. And then like since then, I've come up with completely different solutions for all of the things I said. So,
great. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. So instead of filming like an update video, I'll just film a new video of the same stuff, but with the new points. Yeah.
Yeah. That will take you like what, 3 months?
Yeah. I mean, let's check in the new year.
I'm going to bet like a cup of coffee that by that time you'll change your mind again and have to.
Oh yeah. And I'll show you the redesigned covers by that point.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So yeah, we'll see you again in 3 Sundays or 2 Sundays. I don't know. A few Sundays.
Yeah.
On the 20th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, on the 28th with the new stream on Claire's channel. Until then, we both hope to have more content on YouTube. So subscribe, and I'd suggest click the notification bell because, I mean, we upload so rarely. YouTube might conveniently forget to announce it.
Yeah, there's a chance.
Or maybe they'll do like Instagram or Facebook. That's like, your friend X posted for the first time in a while. Oh God. So
that'd be great. Yeah. I'd get one of them with every upload.
Yeah, pretty much. So thank you everyone for being here and making this lively conversation. Or at least an interesting conversation for some of us. I love putting people in timeouts. I don't like banning them. But then again, you know, if it's completely besides the point of the conversation, I'll just like, meh, sorry.
Yeah.
I will never remove anything from the comments though. Like if you want to go crazy, go ahead. It's fine. Okay, so have a good night or good morning, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Bye.